on with a big pile of stuff today, and what I'm going to be doing is I've got an hour or two to do a little bit of creating, and I wanted to make some things to go in the Shabby Chic Girly journal. So I've got all my decorating bits and pieces out, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some pieces to go into the journal, so pockets, things like that. The first thing I've got is this printed out envelope, which is really pretty. It doesn't need a lot doing to it, in fact. All it needs is a little bit of, I'm just going to give it a little bit of round the edge, a bit of this. So I'm going to open it up, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the journal opened up like this, and then it can be written on. I always think pretty envelopes like that, it's such a shame to use it as an envelope, really. I think it makes a pretty writing surface. Actually, it's a bit flimsy, this is paper, it's not card, which is why I'm going to put it in a pocket for a writing surface rather than an envelope. Of course, I will have envelopes. If I do it as a card, it's a bit too bulky, so that's why I've done it on paper, and it's so pretty and I love the colour. So what I've done, I've just gone round the edge a bit with my tea stain, just to make it look that little bit more. Let's give it a little bit of a rub in the middle here, and then it can be written, still be written on, but it does look that little bit more vintage, doesn't it? And it's already like that on the outside, so we don't need to do anything there. So that's brilliant, chuffed with that. So that's something that I've printed off from one of the kits that I've bought on Etsy. I buy most of my kits from Etsy or from Ko-fi. Isn't it beautiful? And this blue is one of the accent colours in the journal, so it can now be popped in a pocket, and then the owner can take it out, write on it, pop it back in, or if she wanted to, she could glue the sides and use it as an envelope, because that is what it is. But I haven't done it as an envelope because I think there's all that lovely space to write on, and it can look beautiful. So that's that done. Then I've got some things to make. These are cards, and what I'm going to do is like a waterfall with these. So I'm going to cut the edge off them, and they're going to be placed in the book like this. So there'll be 6 of them all together, and you'll be able to open it up and write on it, open it up and write on it. But I wanted just to decorate the front cover. So let's cut, and what these are greetings cards. I do buy a lot of greetings cards, and I do use them in my journals, and I do it because they're lovely strong card. They're a nice size, they're pretty colours. Yeah, this is lovely strong card. And now I can do this with it, you see. Make it into a waterfall like this. And then, like I said, I'm just going to decorate the front, and then the rest can be written on. Let's try cutting it like this. I do find cutting it the other way is easier sometimes, but it's so thick, this card is. It's lovely and thick. I mean, it'd be lovely to make a birthday card out of, but that's not what I'm using it for. So we'll do this one as well. Yeah, I had my biopsy on Wednesday, today's Friday. Everything went, you know, it was all straightforward. The doctor that did it and the nurses were really lovely, really put me at my ease. I'm not one to make a fuss when I have anything done anyway, but yeah, the only thing that was painful really was the injection. Wow, that was painful. Yeah, so these are going to fit on a page. Let me get the journal out. Here's our beautiful journal. they're going to fit on a page. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's for. It's going in the journal somewhere. That one's already got that on it. I like that. Yeah, love that. I've actually made another one of those. This is going to go like this. I'm not putting it on this page, but just so that I've got an idea of the length I want it to be. It's going to go like this. And I want it so that they'll all, you know, you can flip them up, write on them, and then flip them down again. And what I want to do is decorate the front one. Yeah, so that's alright, isn't it? I can fit those onto a page nicely. It nearly fills a full page. Yeah, that looks good. Pleased with that. So I think I might do it with tape. And then I could decorate it with washi tape. Just do it with normal sellotape. Decorate it with washi tape, and then that way it'll flap up. Because I want them all to, you know, to flap up. So I'll do that, then I'll decorate this. So let me show you. That was purely so I could get the right size. I'm shoving everything back now. No harm will come to it. Right, so here we are. So I'm going to get a little bit of sellotape and just tape, make sure you only tape over one slot, not two. You could do it with double-sided tape, but you won't get that full flip. You'll only be able to flip part of it. So do make sure you only do one flip at a time. See, that'll flip up now. And I can put another piece of tape there, like that. Then the second one will flap up. Put another piece of tape there. You can't see it, but I will. If I do it with just washi tape, the washi tape is liable to come off, which is why I'm putting the washi tape on after. I want it to be held in place nicely, and I want it to be pretty as well, so that's why I'm using both. The washi tape is going to be just for decoration, it's not to hold it in place, because washi tape is not designed to be permanent. So yeah, I better put my glasses on, I can't see what I'm doing here. Then we do the next one, making sure not to go over onto that next one. And the next one is there. It's quite easy to do, isn't it, this waterfall? And like I say, you can do it with double-sided tape, but the thing is, if you like taped that whole piece down, you'd have to bend it, and I don't want it to bend. I want them to come up like this, like a waterfall. See, they're all joined together. Well, there will be in a minute. They're all joined together. Let's put some. Got a bit carried away with this piece. I've got a really great long piece. Let's put that end off. Yeah, biopsy went well. I'll get the results in 8 weeks. I just feel like I've bitten the side of my mouth, really. It's not even really sore. I can't say it's sore, it's not. It's just like if you know, if you've had a blood blister and it bursts, it's just like that. And I do get a lot of those. So anyway, I'll get the results in 8 weeks. And it's likely to be this lichen plantar, which is it's something you get when you take diabetic medication and medication for pain. When you take pain medication and medication for diabetes, you're liable to get this. It's caused by that. From what I've read, it can go in a couple, you know, you'll have it for a couple of years and it'll go. It may come back again. And what it's doing in my mouth is causing swelling. It's causing my cheeks to swell. which is fine. I can live with that, and it's not really a problem. My problem comes from, I've got, I think it's caused by this lichen plantar. I've got a swollen esophagus, where, you know, down to my stomach, that's swollen. So what that causes is, it causes things to get stuck in my throat. I can't swallow certain foods. I have to avoid certain foods because they get stuck in my throat. Right, so I'm going to use this tape, I think, and what I'm going to do is put a bit of glue on it because it won't stick properly without glue on it. Yeah, and I get things stuck in my throat. I've had this for a while. What happened was I went to my doctor's and she was trying to reduce my medication, and she decided that she would halve my medication that I take for reflux. And she did that. She halved the medication, and within a couple of months I'd gotten so that I could only eat yoghurt because I had a big lump in my throat. And I had to have the camera down my throat and all this, and when I told him that the doctor had reduced my, you know, reflux medication, he said, oh no, you need to get that back and back to full strength and be taking the full amount. So that is what I did. But what I'd got was an ulcer in my throat. I'd got a big nasty ulcer, and it got to the stage where if I ate anything, it got stuck in my throat and it was actually affecting my breathing. That's how bad it was. So anyway, after a few months that went and I was okay, but since then I've never been able to eat certain foods properly. They've always got stuck in my throat, like meat, bread. I can eat mince, and I can eat meat if I chew it really well, but yeah, it's got worse recently, over the last couple of months, since I had to up my pain medication. The whole thing has got worse. The lichen plantar has made my cheeks swell more, which I say it's not a problem. I'm not, it's not painful or anything like that. The only thing that's causing the problem is that I think it's causing my throat to swell too, and I can't swallow food properly. Sometimes I'll sit at the table, like last night we had pasta, I had my family over, we had pasta. I literally eat as much as a 5-year-old. I know I look like I eat more, but I don't. I don't eat more than that. And I couldn't eat more than a couple of mouthfuls before it was stuck in my throat, and I had to just stop eating. So I did. And something that got stuck in my throat. I mean, it was mince. We had pasta and mince, but the pasta must have got stuck in my throat. And yeah, that was it. That was the end of my dinner. So I'm hoping that it comes back that it is this lichen plantar, and they can give me something to make the reduce the swelling. From what I'm told, you can have a steroid mouthwash that'll help, but whether that would help my throat or not, I don't know. But the doctor that I spoke to that did the biopsy said I needed to speak to my GP because I probably needed to have another look down my throat. They probably needed to have another look down my throat. So that's now there's a story behind this. When they look down your throat, I was terrified of having that done. I had a hiatus hernia for years, and I was terrified of having this camera down my throat. So I wouldn't have it done. I wouldn't go to the doctors with it. And when I got this lump in my throat, I had to go then. I had the camera down my throat and there was absolutely nothing to it. I made such a fuss over nothing, I really did. There was nothing to it, it was nothing. So I've got this tape on here, and they'll all flippy flap up, and I just want to decorate this bit now, because this is not for writing on, but all the others can be written on here and here, see? You can write on here and here. I could actually put a bit of that tape inside as well, couldn't I, just for prettiness. I could put a little bit of this tape. It is pretty tape. Yeah, it's a pretty colour. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue and then put the tape, just so it matches the outside and so it looks pretty. That's the only reason, there's no other reason. You don't need to put that there. Yeah, I've been busy making, yesterday I was making some Valentine's ACT cards for a swap in one of the groups that I'm in. I do enjoy doing the swaps, but I prefer to do private swaps, do you know what I mean, where people choose some of your cards they like, then you choose some of theirs to swap with. When you're doing these swaps, you make 6 cards on a theme. We all send them to the same person. He then very kindly sorts them out for us and sends us back 6 cards, but they're not 6 the same, they're 6 different ones from, you know, so everybody gets back 6 cards. They'll probably have one of mine and then, you know, one from 5 other people. Yeah, I prefer where you can choose what card you want, and I'm often, when I choose the cards, you know, when they arrive, they always look much better in person than they do in a photograph, and I hope mine are the same, you know, for people who receive mine. They'll think, oh, that looks much better than it did in the picture. That's what I'm hoping, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got very eclectic taste. There's not many things I don't like at all, and I've kept every single card that I've ever got. I would never not keep one, because someone has put their heart and soul and made that card, you know. So I'd never not keep one because I didn't like it. But yeah. Now, do I need to put tape there as well? And it's going to be too much, isn't it? It's going to be too much. So you see, you can either have it that way or you can have it that way. I like it the other way. So you then just glue that bottom one on. But yeah, I like it the other way. I like it that way. So then what it is really is a notebook, but it's a waterfall notebook, like I say. I'm wondering about making that a pretty edge, you know. I could make that edge pretty, couldn't I? Like with the, where's it gone? Let's see, I've got one in here somewhere. I don't want to put it on there and then ruin it, do I? Here's some card out of the journal. I can use it. Let's use the yellow one because I'm less likely to use that, I think. But I'm just going to test if it'll go through the card okay. It usually goes through paper okay, but you know, there's always the, oh yeah, it went through there beautifully, didn't it? That card is a little bit thicker, so I think we should be okay. Let's try it. That's what I just want to do, is just try. So we'll pop it like that, pop that in there. That's it. Phew, we did it. Oh yeah, that does look pretty, and you can see the other colours through it, look. Oh, I love that. Right, now we want something on here, don't we? A pretty picture or something. Because I was going to put this lace down the bottom of it. I was going to put that lace there, but I do think that looks better. Yeah, maybe we could make a little pocket on there, hey? I could put... Yeah, let's make a little pocket on there. Let's have a look on here. So I've got this pretty paper here. I love this paper. But I'm thinking not for a pocket, but things to put in the pocket. Look at these, aren't these pretty? Where you tend a rose, a thistle cannot grow. Common sense, plant good seeds. Everything for the garden. So this is a gardening one, and it's Graphics 45. I love Graphics 45. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I love that. That is beautiful. Oh my life, I love it. Oh, I love that one. So shall we make it into, I could use that as the pocket, couldn't I? And then I could put, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this as the pocket, or some of it, not all of it. If I can get it out of the book, of course. There we go. Love Graphics 45. Love, love, love. So, let's see. You want it about level with this key. Cut up there. We don't want it too high up. I think across here. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's got flowers on it. It's got little birds. It's about gardening. It's got a child on it. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to put some double-sided tape around the edge of it. Oh, I love it. Look how beautiful. Oh, my life. And then in here, I'm going to cut out these because they match that, and that matches that pretty well, I think, the colours on it. So let's cut out the bottom three. How pretty does that look? And it matches so well, doesn't it? Hold on, I've missed a slither on the top of here. Let's get that off. It's the tiniest little slither. There we go. Oh, that is lovely. Yeah, so I'll glue this bit here onto the page like so, and then the user can lift it up. I'll have to shove those in a bit further because I can lift it up right here and here, here and here. All this note paper, which is actually card. Yeah, or you could put photographs in it. Yeah, they're a little bit too tall, aren't they, to go in there? Will they go in that way? No. What can I do to make them? I wonder if I cut the edges off them, the coloured edge off. I don't know if I want to do that though. Yeah, I'm worried that they're a bit too long for that. It's that silly double-sided tape's too long, that's why. I wonder if I can fit, I can't fit them in that way. I wonder if I'm going to have to put another pocket on the front to put them in. That might be an idea, mightn't it? I'll go a lot further down, look. And I'll be able to lift it up. Yeah, that's what was worrying me, that I couldn't lift it up. And then I can put something shorter in the back pocket, something that won't, you know, that will, that might stay in there, let's see. But I'm happy with that. That's going to go on the page like that. I think what I'll do, I'll use the rest of these, but I'm going to cut them shorter. There we go, happy with that. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. So that's 2 pieces of ephemera to go in our journal. We've got the envelope and we've got that. And then I've got these. So the lady who I'm making the journal for said she liked the paper dolls and the paper, you know, she liked all of these. So I thought I would use some of these in the journal too. Just a few I've got printed off. So, I mean, they'll make belly bands and all sorts, but another thing I can do with them is, let me find a, I need to find a paper clip. And which one's going to be best for the paper clip? Let's see. I need one with more room at the top here, really. That can, yeah, she's probably got more room at the top, hasn't she? Yeah, these two are a bit longer. I'll have to cut those shorter, I think, to fit in. I'm going to go with, I'll go with her, I think. I think she's got the most room at the top. Pop those back in there. I've got stuff everywhere, but this is how I like to work. I like to get everything out so it's all here for me. Use what I'm going to use, and then I've got that. I've got, yeah. Well, maybe those others aren't too long. Yeah, look at that. I paid 50p for that, look. I mean, it was a bargain. I love it so much. Absolutely love it. Yeah, we can have one of those taller ones, can't we? Because I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Let's see, which one shall we have? That one or... This is my favourite. I love her. She's beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful, don't get me wrong. They all are, but I just love the expression on her face. Big green eyes. My daughter's got green eyes. One of my daughters. So then what I'm going to do is thread it through this massive paper clip that I've got. Just thinking how I've got to do it now. Like this, along the longest side. And then fold it over a little. You have to fold it over just a tiny bit, which is why you need more room at the top. And then you can either glue or staple that. And it can be a page, like a page filler. It's quite a versatile piece of ephemera. It makes a page filler. You can write on the back of it, and it makes a page edge as well. So that's why I like those, and they are so pretty. So I'm going to glue across there. Try and glue across there. Anyway, if my glue will come out. Yeah, it is. And this can be done with anything, you know, any picture you like. So now that's done, that's ready just to, I could do it like that even. You can pop it on the edge of your page, and as I say, it makes a page edge, a page decoration, and you can write on the back of it, you can write down the back of it. That's lovely, isn't it? I need something on here. I'm thinking on here, I'm going to leave it to write on, but I'm wondering if I should do a stencil on there. I have got my stencils out, because I love the pastel yellow, but it's a little bit too glary for me. We do need, I'm wondering where we're going to have the page edges. I'm going to have a pocket on here, so have a pocket on the front, and then the cover will have a pocket as well. That I'm going to leave for writing, so it'll have a little sticker or a little something in the corner there. This one, I'd like that to be written on as, you know, writing space as well, but I want it to be decorated, and I'm a bit, that yellow's a bit too much for me. I have got this. This is something I'm considering. It's really what I would do, I would cut this edge off it and just have like a piece of lined card in the middle of the page, So yeah, it's plain on the back, but I thought if I just glued that down like that, I could even make it into a pocket, couldn't I? Then it could be written in, and then I could maybe put a little bit of decoration on the corner. That's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. So that glue is pretty good once it takes. Right. So I've got these which are really beautiful. You cut them out. Oh, that is really pretty. I do really like that. That is more the sort of thing I'm wanting, something like that. So I'm going to cut that one out for there. Actually, I don't think it even needs cutting out. I think it is just, yeah, it is. It's, oh, I've torn it. Yeah, torn that one. We'll go for the next one then. I'm putting a torn sticker on there. That's a nice one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a pretty one. We'll take it off gently instead of ripping it off like I did. There we go. Oh, I didn't realise that for some of these rolls of stickers you do have to, oh yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely, really pleased with that. And then we need to find something to pop in here. Let's just roll that up. Mind you, I haven't gone further on here, had I? I want something here, don't I? I'm thinking we'll have a butterfly there. And with it being a big book, I'm thinking we need something big, don't we? Not just a small thing, we want something big. So, let me see. This is me in my element, I'm loving this. So right, let's see how we're getting on. So I know that I'm going to put a pocket on this page, but I'm going to put it on when I put the cover on. Then I'll have the cover here with its whatever it's having on it, probably something similar to this on the inside. And then I'll put a plainish pocket there and decorate it, and the same on that one, you see. So I'm not going to decorate that until I've done the cover, and I won't do the cover until I've finished this bit. Then I'll know what size I need the spine to be. So we've done that. Pleased with that, really pleased with that. Right, so round the edge of these, I'm just going to do a bit of, because look at that one, it's ever so stark white again. So I'm going to do a bit of this business on it. There we are. Isn't that a lovely colour? I love the colour of that. It's going in somewhere. I'm not sure where or what I'm going to do with it, but yes, I've got it there ready. Then we've made this, which can go in a pocket. We've made that, which can be just glued down on a page, but I need to find which page. We've made this and got that ready. That can be written on the back of. It can be taken off, written on and put back again. That can. Isn't she beautiful? Love those pictures of those girls. Then over here we've got that. So I may put a pocket on there. It needs something on it. I mean, it could be written on, but this page can be for writing on, and I am going to put, I need to put something here. But yeah, I'm not going to do that today. I'm done for today. I'm going to put that in there so it doesn't get lost along with that. Oh, that would look nice on there, wouldn't it? Yeah. Could put it on there, but I don't know if it's going to be too heavy for that page, because that's yeah, it might be too heavy for that page. That, it would go well on there. Maybe I could put it on there. It does look nice on there, doesn't it? It really sets off the colours, that does. I think I will put it on there. I'm going to leave it there for now, so that's where that's going to go. This is going to be for writing and have something on it. This is going to have a pocket on it. but it's got to be a lightweight pocket. So yeah, that's what we've done so far. Faffed about all afternoon I have, but I am making progress and I'm pleased with it. And throughout the book I will do more of these edges. I've got 2 or 3 different colours of this lace. I've got it in blue and in white. Let me see. I've got more pink. I've got cream. That's shorter, but it's similar. I've got these pom-poms to put on. I've got that to put on with this like white lace. I'd put the white lace on and then glue that over the top so it looks like that. Yeah, but I'm not, yeah, I want it nice and lacy and floofy. So yeah, I've got a good few different laces I'm going to put on the edge. Look at this one. Love that one. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That on the edge of maybe a yellow page would look really nice, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, or a cream page. Bertie, will you get down? It is not tea time yet. He's scratching on my arm. Yeah, that's going to look really nice, isn't it? Somewhere in there, somewhere. Anyway, yeah. So right, I'll get off and tidy up my stash, ready for next time. I hope you enjoyed that and got a little bit of inspiration from it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.